one fall.
Approaching the ring.
From West Virginia,
The Mastodon.
and his opponent, accompanied by the Superstorm from parts unknown, the Savior.
And here we go. The first competitor to pin or make their opponent tap will win this match. He's got him up. Here he comes. Handle. Tonight, it's the Royal Rumble. But next month, the road to WrestleMania goes through No Way Out, which means it's time for the demonic Elimination Chamber. Yow! Watch it. He's got him up. Savior's looking great so far. Savior's looking great so far. Here he comes. Axe handle. Play my games. Yeah, a little intimidation there. Watch out here. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Look at this. Uh-oh. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we still have what should be a tremendous main event to come. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that. There's no telling what we're going to see in that match. With over 2 decades of Royal Rumble pay-per-views, each year's event is better than the last. Oh, look out! Oh, no! These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE. He's reeling! The Mastodon. Oh, did you see the head whip back? Ah, look at this! A stiff axe handle! Hey! The force, my God! Yeah! King, what would you expect the Mastodon to do here? Uh-oh. Oh! Watch it! Watch out here! Look at this! Here he comes! Axe handle! He's on spaghetti legs now! Uh-oh! The Mastodon's enjoying this. One! So much on the line in this one. Like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in the WWE. Oh, look out! Oh, no! The Mastodon. What impact to the head and neck. Ah, look at this! Hey! Ah! The Mastodon has wrestled away control of the match. The Mastodon has wrestled away control of the match. And the pain has to be shooting through his face. Yow! Watch it. Oh my gosh, big time impact. Watch out here. Look at this. Uh-oh. He's got him up. Here he comes. Axe handle. These competitors trying to keep their wits about them. Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here. Oh, look out! Oh, no!
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Ah, look at this! And he goes flying down to the concrete. Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
One!
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe. The flow of the match has changed again. And now Xavier's building momentum again.
Oh.
WWE fans watching this match all around the world. Right to the back again. Hey! Xavier. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. And again, the mind games are played.
One! He anticipated that move perfectly.
He's got him up. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. The Mastodon felt all of that. Yeah! Watch it. Oh, look at this. DDT. Tonight, it's the Royal Rumble. But next month, the road to WrestleMania goes through No Way Out, which means it's time for the demonic Elimination Chamber. Woo, a little showboating going on here. Oh no, he's just obsessed with punishing that back. Devastating impact to the arm. He's teetering. This has been a war. Watch out here. Look at this. Watch it. That was like a freight train. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Uh-oh. Oh, look out! Oh, no! Xavier. A bear hug. He's got it locked in. Will this be it? He refuses to release. Ah, look at this. With over 2 decades of Royal Rumble pay-per-views, each year's event is better than the last. Hey! Countered by by the Mastodon. Oh, it doesn't get more punishing than that. Yow!
I can't believe everything that's hooked the leg. One, two, and an ear fall.
Watch it. Tonight, it's the Royal Rumble. But next month, the road to WrestleMania goes through No Way Out, which means it's time for the demonic Elimination Chamber.
Oh, what a counter. Oh my, just unmitigated power. And the taunting continues.
One!
With over 2 decades of Royal Rumble pay-per-views, each year's event is better than the last. Watch out here.
What impact. Launching himself off the ropes.
Look at this. Uh-oh.
At what point, King, do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? Cover here. One, two. It's over. No, kick out at 2.
Oh, look out! Oh, no!
He drops the elbow. And Xavier was just a bit quicker. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
Ah, look at this! Right now, his head must be screaming in agony. Hey!
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Holy mackerel! Oh, out of nowhere! Tonight, it's the Royal Rumble. But next month, the road to WrestleMania goes through No Way Out, which means it's time for the demonic Elimination Chamber. Ah! Yow!
The power of the Mastodon on display again. The power of the Mastodon on display again. The force, my God.
With over 2 decades of Royal Rumble pay-per-views, each year's better than the last. Watch it. Watch out here.
And now Xavier's building momentum again. And the flow of this match has changed once again.
Right now, his head must be screaming in agony. That one rocked him. Look at this. Tonight, it's the Royal Rumble. But next month, the road to WrestleMania goes through No Way Out, which means it's time for the demonic Elimination Chamber.
His shoulders are down.
He's got him down for the pin. Turn around, ref. With over 2 decades of Royal Rumble pay-per-views, each year's event is better than the last. He's got him down for the pin. Turn around, ref. He's got him down for the pin. Turn around, ref. Tonight, it's the Royal Rumble. But next month, the road to WrestleMania goes through No Way Out, which means it's time for the demonic Elimination Chamber. He's got him down for the pin. Turn around, ref. He's got him down for the pin. Turn around, ref.
One, three. The Mastodon wins.
Here is your winner, the Mastodon.
Man, what a contest. We definitely just witnessed one for the ages.
I bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue with some other guy you knew before. Between the two of us, God, you know I love you more. It took me.
1, 2.
Jalen Winnings, what happens when you take your eye off the ball is you get ascended to the second rope and you get dropped on your big empty head. This Wednesday, we're going to be locked like two caged animals into a cell, but the difference between you and me is that I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since week 1 of this Fed, and you have been coasting around until Mr. Ray dropped you on your big head. See, it's do or die for me, for you. No matter what happens, you get to walk into that title tournament unscathed. For me, if I lose this, I lose not just to you for the second time, but I lose my opportunity to ascend to the mountaintop and become the place to talk about pro wrestling champion. But if I win, not only do I get to go in that title tournament, I get 5 minutes alone with that scrawny-necked William Lavelle. And I'm going to do, not just for me, but for every other man that's going to be in that title tournament, I'm going to take William Lavelle out. So that way, Jalen, it's going to be you by yourself in that title tournament. Because if you really believe that Ox is going to save you, my friend, I have some things to tell you. You are sadly mistaken. This Wednesday, Jalen, I'm either going to make you tap out with a TWFS, I'm either going to pin you with the Tiger Driver, or I'm going to knock you out with an elbow. Either way, you're not going to leave that cage standing, and I'm going to walk into that title tournament, but not before killing William Lavelle. And I'm going to become the place to talk about pro wrestling champion, and there's nothing you or the network are going to do about it. This Wednesday, it all begins again.
That's it. That's the fire that I was looking for. Now we're playing. You see, last week, sure, Mr. Ray got me. Congratulations, Mr. Ray. You're sitting at the big boys table now. That's fine. That's not my focus. My focus is on the fact, yeah, you said we're going to be in there like two wild animals caged together. You're not in there with an animal. You're in there with a demon. A demon that's been waiting to bang you. It is unholy fires. The plot, the plan has been this moment. Kazama, I hope you're ready to run it.
this is awesome. He's as hot as it get, the type to drop you quick with a mafia kick. Got the hunger of a young lion, plus the eye of the tiger. Pummel you like he's a young Tyson. That young knockout kid, split your wig. Rivera Cloverleaf, snap you like a twig. You're more than welcome to step up and get effed up from a hangman's clutch or hero's welcome. You're just a Joe Schmo, he'll bust your chops. It's a KO once he hammerlocks the cravat. Tomato cans don't stand a chance, no holds barred. Roll an elbow to a bozo's jaw. It's flawless offense done with precision. Get lumped up, he's head hunting, fuck a submission. Pound for pound, the best without a doubt. So come on down and get left out for the count. Yeah, better bring your best, cause here comes the... This grappling will flatten you. They'll have to get you with a spatula. Be his guest to leave a bloody mess. You can't F with his moveset. Take your breath in a slugfest with the suplex. Violence at its finest. Pound you with the ground game or high flying like he's death defying. No lying, this is real as it gets. A perfect mix of killer instincts with ring general shit. Apply a double chicken wing with a tight grip. Middle of the ring has crying, I quit. Lucha Libre influenced, king of wrestling, undisputed. Swear to hurt you in the squared circle, beat you stupid.
Hello again, folks. Waldo, the West Virginia Wild Man, coming at you from his hotel room right here in the Big Apple in New York City, baby. Now, first of all, let me wish each and every person out there a very happy new year, and I hope it's a blessed year for you and that everything just goes great and you're prosperous. But let me tell you something. I'll tell you one person that's not going to prosper too well in this new year. The start of the new year is going to prove it for him, and that's Mr. Ox Tony Riddick. You see, Ox, tonight, me and my wild woman, we're going to go downtown here to Times Square, and we're going to watch them drop that ball to ring in the new year. And you know something, Ox? That ball dropping is kind of going to be a symbolization of your career here and a place to talk about pro wrestling. Because, see, you started at the top, man. You were taking down everybody in your path. And the next thing you know, last week, you just started dropping. And you fell to Dusty Payne. Well, tomorrow night, you're going to hit rock bottom right on the first day of 2014 as you go tap, 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 and you get locked up in that Appalachian octopus, and you tap out to the Wild Man. And as you lay there looking up at the lights, you will know this is not going to be a good year for the Ox unless he changes his ways and breaks away from that William Lavelle. And let me tell you something, Mr. Lavelle, speaking of you, if you want to stick your nose in this, Wild Man has no problem with knocking that ugly hat right off your head. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a new year. Let's get this party started in 2014. The Wild Man can't wait, because in 2014, Wild Man is going to become your first heavyweight champion.
Ox here with the Ox Gives Back program for the community, and today I'm eating with young Timmy here. We enjoyed a Chinese food meal, and we just got our bill, and we're getting ready to settle up the bill. I just want you to know, Wild Man Waldo, you're not the only nice guy in the state. But Timmy, you had a good time, right? All right, so it's time to pay. So you got the money, right, for the bill? The money from your mommy? Come on, hand it over. Thanks, Timmy. So I just wanted you guys to know, there you go, proof that I am a nice guy. I do donate my time. But Wild Man Waldo, I'm coming for you, and there ain't nothing nice about that. Let's go, Timmy.
Days grow shorter and the nights are getting long. So, we are just 2 days away from Wednesday. 2 days away from Wednesday Night Warzone. Better yet, 2 days away from January 1st. A brand new year. And what makes it even sweeter is that this Wednesday on January 1st, J.A. Money and Nick Mockwinkle, the Long Island Express, take on the West Virginia Freebirds. Stevie, P.S. Looney, and Buddy Klein. Better yet, for the Tag Team Championships. Better yet, inside the Mecca of professional wrestling, inside the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Stevie, you may have gotten a lucky fluke win over Nick Mockwinkle last week. Buddy Klein, I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you, but I really don't care. What I do know is you're not better than me. Stevie P.S. Looney is not better than me. Despite what happened last week, Stevie P.S. Looney is not better than Nick Mockwinkle. Buddy Klein, you are not better than Nick Mockwinkle. The Freebirds, any combination you want, you are not better than the Long Island Express. This Wednesday, January 1st, 2014, Madison Square Garden, my backyard. We become Tag Team Champions. You go out on your backs. You go out losers. You go out losers. Which really doesn't come as a shock to anybody, because that's what you are. You're losers. Stevie, Buddy, you have 2 days to make peace with the fact you will never be Tag Team Champions. You have 2 days to come to grips with the fact you're not better than us. You have 2 days to come to terms with the fact that Madison Square Garden, New York fucking City, you don't have a shot in hell. You have zero chance beating us. 2 days. 2 days. Those tag team titles, they are staying in New York. Bank on it.
Since last Thursday, Stevie, I'll applaud you for something. You did damage to me. You put me into a position where I had to hide. I had to hide these beautiful looks from every which part of society because I was so embarrassed. That's what your Bulldog did to me. That's what your Evan Flow DDT did to me. Multiple shots I suffered at your hands. You even did this to me. You put staples in my head. You maimed me. But there was one problem with that. You didn't finish the job. You didn't take out Nick Mockwinkle. See, I let myself down for allowing you that victory. But when gold is on the line, in our backyard, in front of where Bruno Sammartino, where Triple H, where other great sports entertainers made and carved out their legacies, Madison Square Garden, the venue which I stand atop right at this very moment, will be packed with people from my homeland of Long Island and New York City and the tri-state area. And they will see great matches. They will see cage matches. They will see street fights. They will see humans tearing each other limb from limb. But the best match of all that they will see will be when the lights are on bright. The Long Island Express against the Freebirds for the richest prize in the game today as a team. The Tag Team Championships. In a place to talk about pro wrestling, EFED. You did a number to me, Stevie. You left me with quite a few receipts at your hands and your ebb and flow DDTs and your bulldogs. But you didn't do the job. Now, Buddy Klein, you want to get involved in this Freebird vs. Long Island Express war? Go right ahead. But don't expect any sort of forgiveness. Don't expect any sort of remorse from J.A. Money or yours truly, your savior. Because you embarrassed us. You made a fool out of the Long Island Express last week. And job well done. You earned that victory. But with the tag titles on the line, in front of sports entertainment's greatest venue, you will fall short because we are better than you. We are not here to sport entertain the fans. We are not here to sport entertain the locker room. We're here to sport entertain ourselves and to win tag team gold, because that is what the Long Island Express do. We are better than each and everybody inside that locker room. And when the main event starts, the last thing you will remember from that event won't be Christian Kazama getting his hands on William Lavelle, or the Wild Man Waldo getting his hands on Tony the Ox Riddick and winning. It will be the Long Island Express winning the tag team titles, because we are better than everybody else. Bank on it.
One, two. One, two. One. 2.
Let it be, let it be, yeah.